San Bravo, we're reading 70 bogeys in your sector. Please verify.
Very funny, Station. That's a big negative, over.
Yeah, might be a glitch in one of the ACS modules.
San Bravo, be advised, running diagnostics to scan for malfunction.
The skies are clear, Station. You've got yourself some phantom dots. Over.
Zulu X-Ray 6, signs in your sector of some 100 bogeys. Please advise.
Negatory, Station. Scope is clear. I don't know what to tell you. Solar interference, heavy sunspot activity today.
Sierra Delta, we may have a minor ACS fault here. Do you have anything on your scope? Sierra Delta, repeat.
I'm looking at fighter jets over I-95! How the hell did they get through?
Stand by, attempting to contact the nearest unit in that sector.
I read you. This is 1st Battalion, 75th Ranger Regiment. Sergeant Foley, acting commander of Hunter 2-1. Do you copy? Over.
All stations be advised. Satellite surveillance has been disabled. SOSUS and paid loss rays are inoperative at this time.
Everything east of I-95! My sector's gonna fall into the airport!
This is Hunter 2-1, requesting air support. Over.
Hunter 2-1, all air support is already engaged. Additional ground support is en route to your position, but has encountered heavy resistance. Over.
Roger that, Overlord. Be advised, we have encountered enemy armor and are proceeding on foot. Over.
Overlord copies all. Good luck. Out.
Sarge, did HQ just tell us to go F ourselves?
Pretty much, Corporal. Hold your fire. Don't engage that BTR. They haven't acquired us. Hang right. Stay behind it.
I got a visual on the smoke coming from the crash site. That's where Raptor went down.
We're spotted. Ramirez, use your smoke grenade. Done. Cover him.
Use the cover of the smoke to run past the BTR into the alley. Ramirez, come to the alley. Incoming! Truck, 12 o'clock! On me! Go, go, go!
Tango's in the Burger Town parking lot!
Foley, roger that.
Contact to the northeast! Men down!
Herman, give me a sit rep. Where's Raptor?
He moved into the meat locker! Practically bulletproof!
What's his status?
He's still unconscious. You got a medic?
Corporal Dunn, check it out.
got a supply drop on the roof with an M5 sentry gun. Ramirez, get to the roof and check out the supply drop.
Hands up, ladies. We got trucks to the south.
They're using smoke to cover their advance.
Squad, this is 102-1 actual. Push the thermal optics if you got them. Incoming from the south. 2 dozen plus foot mobiles.
Cover me, damn it! Tango's on the roof behind us. Sarkisian! He's taking cover by the fire truck! I'm tracking him! Hey, target, you're 3 o'clock. Roger that, I see him! Sarkisian! Cover me! Coming, north side! Roger that! Contact to the north!
Team, we got contact to the north. Team, shift your fire north.
They're laying down smoke screen to the north.
Roger. Push the thermal if you got it.
Target's near Nate's restaurant! Have a target! Contact! Hostiles on the roof! Inside our perimeter!
Looks like Ivor's had enough. Corporal Gunn, give me a sit rep on Raptor. Over.
Raptor is secure and stable.
Roger that. Everyone, check your weapons and ammo. They'll be back. 2-1 Delta, be advised. 2 BTRs coming in from the north.
Roger that. I have a visual on an enemy UAV operator remote piloting those missiles. He's inside that diner to the west, over.
Ramirez, get over there and kill that SOB. I'm sending part of the squad to help you out. Go.
Foot mobiles taking cover by the diner window! Target acquired! Cover me!
Ramirez, neutralize that enemy armor.
Target 2 o'clock!
Nice work, team. Regroup over here.
That's a direct hit, Hunter 2-1. Keep up the fire.
Enemy fast movers! Take cover!
2-1 actual, you still there?
Roger that! New plan!
Good kills, Hunter 2-1. Good kills.
Ramirez! Take your team and secure the burger town. We're gonna move Raptor over there. This location has been compromised. Everyone else, listen up. We're moving Raptor ASAP. Stack up by the south entrance of Nate's. We need to get the hell out of this building before those fast movers make another pass.
Come here!
down! We need to move!
That's a direct hit, Hunter 2-1. Keep up the fire.
Oh no! Cover me! Roger, I'm on it!
Ramirez, we need to move that VIP now! Clear that restaurant!
Would you cover me?
Ramirez, we need to move Raptor now! Clear that restaurant!
Jen, move up!
Squad, be advised. We're gonna move Raptor from Nate's to the Burger Town as a group.
Taking cover near Taco to go! Can't get a shot, he's out of my line of sight!
On 3! 1, 2, 3! Go, go, go!
I'm moving!
I got it!
Stone, team, this way! Let's go, let's go!
Keep these guys off of
Good
me!
kills, Hunter 2-1. Good kills.
Tango down.
On me! Squad, I've cleared to the Burger Town meat locker. Raptor is inside and secure. The door is shut. You guys keep Ivan out. Friendly convoy is Oscar Mike.
Hunter 2-1. 15 plus Tango is approaching near the diner to the west. Over. That's a direct hit, Hunter 2-1. Keep up the fire. 10 plus KIAs. Good hit. Good hit. Good kills, Hunter 2-1. Good kills. Hunter 2-1, this is Overlord Actual. We are seeing a large group of enemy reinforcements to your north. Over.
Ramirez! Use the remote-controlled Predator missiles! We got incoming infantry! Keep them away from Burger Town!
Oh, man, that's at least 10 more confirms, Hunter 2-1. Good shooting.
Someone just took out our Predator!
That's a direct hit, Hunter 2-1. Keep up the fire.
Be advised! The Predator is offline! I repeat, the Predator is offline! Roger, tracking!
Hunter 2-1, this is Overlord. We got a visual on a pair of enemy attack helicopters headed for your area. Over.
Solid copy, Overlord! Team! Take down that helicopter! Go!
Jen! Contact, 1 o'clock!
Team! I saw a Stinger missile in that diner to the west.
Changing man! Let's go!
Nice work. That heli is down.
Hunter 2-1, Overlord. Estimate 20 enemy foot mobiles approaching you from the southeast. Over. Hunter 2-1, relay from Goliath 1. You've got an enemy helicopter loaded for bear approaching your area. Over.
Enemy gunship coming in hot. The second helo just showed up. Take it down.
Cover me!
Team, I saw a couple of Stingers on the roof of Nate's. Everyone on me! We're getting the hell out of here! Let's go! Let's go! Ramirez, the convoy is just to the south of Burgertown. Get your ass over here! Move!
Ramirez, we gotta get back to the convoy. Let's go!
This is Overlord. Give me a sit rep, over.
Overlord, Hunter 2-1, be advised. Precious cargo is secure. Repeat, precious cargo is secure. We're Oscar Mike.
Overlord copies all. Good job. Out.
Squad, we still got 2,000 civvies in Arcadia. If you got a family there, it's your lucky day. We're gonna go save their lives.